Assalamu alaikum dear students, this is your teacher Irfan Majeed Bhat from High School Mandigam. Let's continue the process of e-learning by discussing today the topic of respiration, which is in your first unit in the science. So here we go, let's carry on. First of all, let me give you the definition of respiration. It is the process by which energy is made available to living organisms by the oxidation of organic molecules with the help of enzymes. तो जैसा कि आपने पढ़ा है, मैंने क्लास में भी पढ़ाया आपको, जो हम पहले प्रोसेस ऑफ डाइजेशन करते हैं, डाइजेशन में जो भी फूड होता है वो डाइजेस्ट हो जाता है, उसके बाद वो एसिमिलेट हो जाता है, हमारे सेल्स तक पहुंचता है. एंड आफ्टर द प्रोसेस ऑफ एसिमिलेशन now the body is in need of energy. Now the body will get the energy from this food, from this assimilated food, and that process of getting the energy from this food, that is called respiration. Because the living organisms, they need to perform different types of the functions, they need to perform the daily activities. For that they need the food, so they need and they get energy from that food, and the process of getting the energy by the oxidation of that food, that's called respiration. As I have written here, it is the process by which the energy is made available to living organisms by the oxidation of organic molecules. So in the process of respiration, the oxidation of organic molecules takes place with the help of enzymes, and there are lots of enzymes which are involved in the process of respiration. This is just the definition of respiration. I'm not discussing here the mechanism of respiration. That I will discuss in my another lecture. So here is this respiration, it takes place through a system of organs that's called the respiratory system, or we can say the respiratory tract. So respiratory tract that involves the organs, especially in humans, they are nose, then pharynx, then larynx, trachea, bronchi, and lungs. You can see here, this is the nose, and then after that you can see this is the nasal passage, and then there is the pharynx and larynx here. Then after that you have the windpipe, which is called the trachea, and then this windpipe or the trachea, it divides into the two branches which are called the bronchi. Here is the one branch, it is on the right side, it goes to the right lung, and then the left branch, this one, it goes to the left lung. So these are the bronchi. Then further, one of the main respiratory organs, that's called the lungs. They are the lungs, and these lungs are very much important for carrying out the respiration. So inside the lungs, these bronchi, they divide into many branches, primary bronchioles, then secondary bronchioles, then they divide into respiratory bronchioles, and then finally into the alveoli, which are the air sacs in which the gaseous exchange takes place. So here today we will discuss, I have already told you what is respiration, and then we will discuss the respiratory system in humans. But before that, I would like to tell you that on the basis of the respiratory organs involved, there are different types of respiration. Now I would like to write here the different types of respiration on the basis of the organs involved. So we have different types of the respiration on the basis of the respiratory organs, or on the basis of the respiratory surfaces involved. For example, we have the cell surface respiration. The respiration takes place the respiration takes place by the exchange of gases from the surfaces of the cells. This type of respiration takes place in sponges and then coelentrates. And then we have cutaneous respiration. Cutaneous respiration, here the exchange of gases takes place through the skin. Here the respiratory organ is skin, and the skin of these animals, that is very much moist, and it is very much soft also. The exchange of the gases takes place through the skin. For example, in earthworms and frog. Here it is an interesting point to know that when the frog goes into the hibernation, that time the only type of respiration that frog carries out, that is through cutaneous respiration. It means that the exchange of gases takes place only through the skin. So then there is a third type of respiration, which is called the branchial respiration. Branchial respiration takes place especially in those animals which have gills. And now gills can be external gills, they are uncovered, and then internal gills, they are the covered gills. The external gills are present in the larva of the dragonfly, and then you have the internal gills, and internal gills, they are present in fish, or they are present in the prawn. That type of respiration is called the branchial respiration. Then you have the fourth type of the respiration here, tracheal respiration. Here, the exchange of the gases takes place through the tubes, tube-like structures. They are the shiny tubes which are present in insects, generally in the insects, and those tubes are called the trachea. As here you can see in the bronchial respiration, the exchange of gases takes place through the gills. Here, the exchange of gases takes place through the shining tubes called the trachea. Then there is another fifth type of the respiration called the book-lung respiration. Here, the living organisms, they have got the book lungs, and book lungs are the structures just like the purse. If you have seen a purse, the purse has so many compartments to keep your money in that. So it resembles, book lung resembles like that of the structure of the purse with so many compartments. And this type of the book lungs, they are present in the living organisms like scorpions and spiders. And then there is the sixth type of the respiration, which is the most important type of the respiration, called the pulmonary respiration. This pulmonary respiration takes place, the exchange of gases through the lungs, which takes place especially in the humans and the higher animals. So we will be concentrating on the pulmonary respiration. This was just the types of the respiration on the basis of the exchange of gases, or on the basis of the respiratory surfaces involved. Now we have another types of the respiration on the basis of the availability of the oxygen, that is aerobic and anaerobic. That I would like to discuss in my another lecture. And then the mechanism of respiration and the respiratory system. It will, I think, consume some 2 lectures, and I will discuss them in my another lecture. Thank you for watching.